Tana Mongeau has found herself in some beef once again, and this time it is with Alissa Violet. I'm here to break it all down for you, so let's get into it. It all started when Tana Mongeau posted this TikTok bashing Jason Nash, as she has done several times, for constantly begging for money on TikTok Live.
At least I'm not Jason Nash. At least I'm just not Jason Nash.
Again, this is regarding Jason Nash's only revenue stream at this moment in time being going on these TikTok lives and begging his viewers to send him gifts by competing with his friends in these weird competitions to see who can get more gifts. I don't know, it's all very confusing to me, to be honest. I don't think I really get why people gift at all or the gamification of it all, but I'm guessing a lot of these gifters are rather young people who are just enthused by how hype Jason gets in response to receiving gifts.
You fucking big guys, bring it home for me! Bring it home! Come on! Give us a win! Ashley! Try not to laugh! Fucking stone hammers! God damn it!
I don't even know if they know that they're paying for this at all. I will say I do really feel for Jason. He used to make bank back in the day, in the David's Vlogs days, just from all of the side views that would come his way from people wanting to see the behind the scenes of David's Vlogs on his account. Not to mention, he had an entire podcast with David himself where he got a good cut of the revenue. So thinking that these streams of income will go on indefinitely, he raised his kids' standard of living and his himself and bought a new house and all that, and now he's just having a tough time keeping up with it all. I know it doesn't excuse staying by David's side through all this, but I just feel so bad for him, I can't help it. And this isn't even the first time Tana has called out Jason Nash for this.
Listen to me, wherever you are right now, whatever is changing in your life, sometimes I feel like in the world it feels like things aren't always present, like things are always changing. But just know, this will help you sleep at night, that wherever you are and whatever's changing, Jason Nash is somewhere on live panhandling for money, okay? Can someone make Jason Nash a DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my live For You page, I'm calling CPS.
And obviously this is a bit much, but I'm guessing it's because Tana has many personal reasons for having disliked Jason and the Vlog Squad. There's the fact that Tana's alliance stands with Jeff Wittek and Trisha Paytas, both of whom have been victimized by David Dobrik, who Jason Nash remains friends with to this day. But more closely to Tana is Jason Nash's weird past obsession with 18 Tana. There was obviously this incident where 45-year-old Jason tries to unironically kiss 19-year-old Tana in a dressing room.
And then this is the best part. Jason leans in for a kiss.
You're not giving all the information.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Tana's 19 years old.
They were in the dressing room together. They were shooting some kind of a sketch, and the cameras were off. I've said this in my blog before, and Jason felt something. Jason was like, "This is my time." And he leans in for a kiss.
He just kissed me in the dressing room. I don't know what's going on. I really thought this was a fake date, and I think he just made it a real date. He just kissed me.
I pecked you on the lips. You kissed me.
No.
You pecked me on the lips.
I will fight you right now. Literally, I will fight you in this moment right now.
I am wanting me to. Both of our cameras are off, and I go, "All right, well, let's go." And then she takes a really long time to leave the dressing room.
A long time. I was putting both my phones in my pocket, plugging one into the portable charger.
In my mind, I was like, if I don't try something, it's gonna eat me alive.
What would you do?
I leaned in for a kiss.
He pecked my mouth. I was so confused.
I literally maybe we touched a lip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do I side with? Jason, what is wrong with you? That's who I side with.
And then there was also Jason's insistence on Trisha having a threesome with Tana. Either of them would have ever been down for that.
If you can get Tana to have a three-way with me and Trisha, I'll fucking buy you a Ferrari. I'll do anything. I'll be your slave for a year.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
You'll buy me a Ferrari.
I can't buy a Ferrari, but I'll put a lot of money towards a Ferrari.
You'll buy me a Ferrari.
Give $100,000 in cash.
Actually?
You can make that happen. You can't run to Trisha with this piece of video and be like, Jason said.
Damn it. Trisha, can you help me with my video? You would do anything for me?
I'd do anything for you.
Can you and Jason have a threesome with Tana?
I think she's in Australia.
Down to Tana's house, and Jonah thinks she's like,
Where are you?
I just got off a plane now, LAX. How'd you know?
Can you please come over?
Okay.
Hi, Tana. We're in desperate times.
You know I'm taken though, right?
Sure, whatever.
Okay, because I just feel like you're about to ask me to fuck someone.
No.
Okay.
Would you have a threesome with Jason and Trisha? More than
You know,
just.
I've never had a threesome.
I'm
saving that for marriage.
It's. How do you feel about Jason wanting to have a threesome with you?
But why me, Jason? You could do better.
Because he likes broken girls. Is that true or true?
Yes.
Alright, so now let's get into Alissa Violet's involvement in all of this. You may remember Alissa Violet from her Team 10 days. She was dating Jake PUL and then got cheated on, which led to the creation of the iconic diss track she made with Ricegum against Jake called It's Every Night Sis. She also dated Faze Banks for a while and lived in their content house. Alissa vlogged for many years on and off, but was never really able to keep a good schedule going. One thing I will say about her is that her fan base is dedicated. Like, she'll leave the internet for 9 months and then come back with a single vlog and it'll still manage to get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. The internet just loves her. So when she once again made a return to the internet a month ago and it wasn't as successful as a return as it usually has been, she decides to turn to TikTok and stir up some drama for attention. Well, that's my theory anyway. In response to Tana's TikTok bashing Jason Nash, Alissa posts this TikTok.
Tana, listen, I know your job and I know that like you're supposed to be like talking about drama all the time and that's literally your job on your podcast. But for coming to come for somebody that's literally just trying to make a simple living on like just going live on TikTok trying to make ends meet. Like he's a middle-aged man, like he has kids, he has to make money for his kids' school, like all this stuff. Not everybody can post a butthole picture on OnlyFans. Like and make $1 million, okay? That's like unheard of and that's great that you do that. That's awesome. Cool. Like I'm not shaming you for that. That's great. It's just not everyone can do that. So what we're not going to do, what's not cool in 2024 is shaming people for going live for making a couple of extra dollars to provide for their kids, okay? And I know you're BFFs with Trisha and you're on that side, but it's like what's not cool is a shame, okay? Let's grow up.
Now, this did not receive the best response. Brooke Schofield immediately comes to Tana's defense by posting a now deleted TikTok calling out Alissa for creating unnecessary drama through her Depop account, of all places. Depop. Here is an example of what Alissa would post. Pink stretchy form-fitting dress. I wore this with my pink Dior mini saddle that everyone used to borrow from my room when I lived in the girls' room house and take pictures with. It was so strange. I had lots of designer bags and everyone would come in my room to borrow their bag for the night. They would always return them with spilled shit on it. I was so pissed. But whatever, that was years ago. I don't even care. Yeah, it really sounds like you don't care. But it was just so unnecessary. And then there was this one. Pink tight dress, super snatched, makes your waist tiny. I wore to a party with my situationship in 2021 and it was a weird mini rave and this girl came up to me and said she loved me and thought I was super cool. She told me she followed me for years and wanted to be just like me. Then she followed me around the party all night like a stalker and my friends thought she was sketchy, but I gave her a chance. And then she pulled me aside and said, by the way, I hooked up with your ex, can we still be friends? And I walked away. That girl was Paige Lorenz. Again, well, the first one was simply just unnecessary. This one is just mean-spirited. Now, in her TikTok, Brooke Schofield did use a little bit of hyperbole and may have exaggerated a little bit what Alissa said on her account. So, Brooke clarified this in a follow-up TikTok.
Don't be a hater. Like, Alissa.
You guys, I'm trying to admit more often when I'm wrong, okay? So I'm gonna go on record and say that I was slightly misinformed in the Alissa Violet Depop situation, all right? Alissa Violet did not say the words dumb whore and or steal my boyfriend in her Depop description. The rest of it, a little iffy, but that's none of my business. A lesson learned for all. When we start making TikToks about each other, things get lost in translation, okay? So why don't we all just be nice? Be nice. Me, after my 14-part series, I'm like, let's not make TikToks about each other.
Alissa went to double down and posted another TikTok on this.
My whole point was like, why kick people when they're already down? It just doesn't make sense to me. But if it makes sense to everybody else, that's not a fucking world I want to be a part of, sorry. My whole point wasn't dying on a hill for Jason Nash. It was just standing up for people trying to make money. I don't know what went on between Jason and Trisha in the past, and to be honest, I don't fucking care. That was years ago, and I'm not gonna deep dive into their whole relationship to prove a fucking point. But my point was to fucking calm down with the shaming and the bullying. And I didn't shame Tana for having an OnlyFans. I don't fucking care. Like, make an OnlyFans if you want. It's just not my vibe. It's good to know that everyone's pro-bullying, though, no matter the case. So, nice. It's a great world we live in, guys.
But then proceeded to take down all the TikToks and leave only these up. This one says, I'm removing myself from all of this. Go on my Snapchat to see my original point. Or don't. I don't care. Sure sounds like it. This is something I most definitely will not put my time and energy into anymore. I took down all the videos, internet. You can happily have this one. And then another one posting, to be clear, I don't support abuse, bullying, pedophilia, shaming of any kind. I also don't support cyberbullying of any kind, and that was my original point. And then she proceeded to continue on Snapchat.
These TikToks kill me. Like, first of all, congratulations, Diva, you've been picked. Second of all, it's like, put me in that forest with...
Tana, why are we shaming people for, like, actively not wanting to be a part of drama or know about drama and, like, choose to remove themselves from negativity in the world? Like, if this girl doesn't want to be a part of drama, no matter what kind of drama it is, why are we like, this girl's a pick-me, oh my god, fuck this girl. This girl's just in a forest, like, simply living her life, looking at the trees, and you're like, dude, fuck this girl. It's like, why? Why are we shaming? If you want to be in the world of drama and, like, all of that shit, that's fine. Like, fuck yeah, all power to ya. But, like, some people don't, and they want to, like, be fairies in the woods. Or whatever the fuck they want to do. Who cares? What's not cool is shaming. Because they don't want a part of what you're into, or they have their own opinions or whatever. That's not... Shaming's not cool, no matter what it is. By the way, this is so funny and contradicting because my plaque that I got from milking drama is above me, and I just chose to sit in this corner of my house, and it happens to be the background. That wasn't, like, intentional. But, I think this girl just made, like, a cute little TikTok in the woods being like, oh, I'm, like, happy, and there's no drama in my life, and like, I'm just happy and cute in a tree. And then you're like, fuck her! She's a pick-me! It's like, when can we win? When the fuck can women win? I'm losing my mind.
Needless to say, people are not happy with Alissa, and Alyssa's whole argument is that she's against bullying people in general for trying to make a buck, and not Jason Nash in particular. I don't know how I feel about all of this. I just feel like none of it was that deep, but I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments down below. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to post new videos every single week. Alright, bye-bye.